Hello everyone, my name is Rajesh Kumar and I'm your DevOps, SRE, DevSecOps coach. I have close to 18 plus years of experience working in multiple MNCs around the globe and having in-depth knowledge of DevOps, SRE and DevSecOps. So I would like to introduce you one certification program in a DevOps, and that is we call it DevOps Certified Professional. Now this is a 2 months of program, 25 tools of DevOps you will learn, and apart from that you will also get the access to the LMS, lifetime access to the videos portal. It's a certification program, and you will have 25 assignments and 2 projects along with it. It's a completely weekend program, so here you have classes on Saturday and Sunday. So as part of this course, you will learn multiple things. Here you see that you will learn Linux, AWS, Docker, Jira, Confluence, Python, Git with GitHub, SonarQube, Maven, Gradle, Packer, Artifactory, Selenium, JMeter, Ansible, Kubernetes, Helm, Terraform, Jenkins, Datadog, Splunk, and Neuralink. Now, how do we, apply for this? So how can you reach out to us? So you have a WhatsApp number and email ID. So please reach out to us, and we'll help you to onboard this program. Apart from this DevOps certified professional programs, we are offering other certifications as well in a DevSecOps, SRE, and one of the very comprehensive programs which we have is in Master in DevOps Engineering. Yeah, so feel free to get in touch with us and then enroll for it. Thank you. Okay, so Confluence. So what is Confluence? So guys, you have seen that Jira. Typically Jira we use for the task management and all this stuff. But why we are using Confluence? So basically Confluence is basically a knowledge management. Yeah. So you are doing lots of things in the project, right? You are learning lots of things. Some design document you are referring or writing, some sort of discussions, practices, process, architecture knowledge, technical knowledge, troubleshooting guide, best practices guide, project internal documents, client specifications. So lots of knowledge we have basically in the project when you work. So how do you store it? How do you store it? And that's where the Confluence is being used. So let me tell you here why we are covering Confluence, because a market dominant. So you can say it's like a private wiki or something like that. Confluence, I'll put it in this way. I have not come across any organizations where Confluence is not being used, because I have worked in so many organizations throughout my career. In every organizations I see Confluence. So we should know how to use it for and how to get it the work done. So yeah, Confluence is a content collaboration and knowledge management tool from Atlassian. It's again from Atlassian. Jira is also from Atlassian. It's a web-based, and at its heart it's a wiki. So when you go and Confluence and create a pages, it's like a wiki pages you are creating. Okay, a rich text editor. You have a permission schemes, offer many integrations and extensions as well. So what are the offering of Confluence? So Confluence you can find a cloud-based also. You can configure the Confluence server as well, and enterprise editions also we have it. So today we'll go for the cloud version. We will start learning the functionality of it. So there's a certain difference between cloud and server. I'll just skip it because we don't want to get into this right now. So what are some of the common use cases for Confluence? So common use cases, you can use internal technical and process documentation. You can use this for knowledge base for customer support. You can use for collaborative documentation between groups. You can use for published documentation, multi-tenancy, team and departments. If you're working, you can use for that, managing that information for that, and product information sharing and so on. Some of the common considerations like okay, uh, who and how many will be using and how will they log in. Again, when you decide that what is the server architecture, this will be taken into consideration. Will it be internally or externally facing or both? How much control do you need of instance? The primary ways in which it will be used. Will anonymous access be allowed for all or some spaces? Can the data be hosted in the cloud and so on? So yeah, so there are many common consideration which we have. So understanding the Confluence core concept. So yes, we have content which we'll have to create, and users and permission, um, and content categorizations and so on. So here, content. So when you go to Confluence, when you log into Confluence, the first thing which you see is space. So what is space? So space you can think of as like a folder. Go to your laptop, see that you must be having folder. Inside that you create store lots of files, right? Files for your personal files, or maybe some project file, or maybe some source code also, right? So it's not for source code, but for definitely files, information, knowledge, you have it. So space is like a folder, and inside the space, mind it, you cannot keep the another space. How to create a space, I'll show you that one. So inside the space you cannot keep the space. Inside the spaces you can create a pages that is there. You can see multiple pages, and each space will have one single block. Okay, so mind it, each space will have a single block and then multiple pages. And at a Confluence you can create a multiple spaces. Okay, so spaces which is being used to organize all the content, think of them as a folder. Space is a top level, non-hierarchical, you know, contain pages and blocks. What spaces to create is an important decision. That means you want to create a space for your project, or your for yourself, or for department or product or services, depends. Okay, you have to decide. Users can have personal space. So every users, when you log into Confluence, you'll have one space, and you can create a more space for your project, department, product and clients. And the space will have a unique name. So that is the stuff. Now inside the space we have a pages. Pages is nothing but a kind of editor which you have used a lot. WYSIWYG editor. Every space has a home page. Okay, so one, you see the image will be easier. You have a space and then home page, and then you have a child pages, and then child pages followed by. So it's like that. So pages are hierarchical. That means child pages you have it, and can have attachment also. So like this. Every space will have a one blog, and each blog will have a multiple post. So if you see that top space is top picture is space, and then inside that there's a blog, and blog you have a multiple post. So each space can have one blog including a personal space, and blog contain post listed in a chronicle order, used for sharing point in time information such as an announcement or news. Are you understanding, all of you? All of you?
Yes, yes.
Now attachment. So see, information you can keep it on the pages, but also attachment also you can do that. For example, attachment means PDF file, Word document, movies file, image file. These are the you can attach to the documents, to the pages. So you can upload and attach files at any Confluence page or blog post to display visual content and then to provide a home for important file. Confluence is more of a wiki than document storage. Mind it. Don't get attached to the storage. It's not like your laptop. You have a folder, and then inside that you can create a file. The file will be just like a wiki. Wikipedia you must be reading, right? So like that, just like a wiki. And each wiki they have an inter relationship and all. So attachment size is limited. Okay, attachment size is limited, and large attachment could impact the performance also. Okay, so they are work around with the macros and add-ons. So that is something which you have. Now how do you protect those pages? So yeah, you can set permission at the many level actually. Okay, you can define the user or group permission. User means single user and group means multiple user. So there you can define the permission for various level. So you can define the permission at the space level. You can define a permission at the site level. Site level means uh, Confluence level. Confluence level, space level, and page level. That's one of the powerful feature which you have in the Confluence. So three places, three level, you can define the users and group permission. So permission determine what Confluence user can do. Permission exists at the space, site, and page level. Users can be assigned to custom groups. Groups and individuals users can be granted permissions. Site administrator and Confluence administrator are canned group. So this is something which we have. Now you have lots of pages, blogs, and things like that, and lots of spaces will be created on the Confluence. So how do you categorize them? How do you categorize? So space you can categorize using the category. For the pages we don't have a categorizations uh, straightforward. So what you can do in a page is you can label them in whatever the categorization you wanted. So you can label for the pages, and in fact you can label for the attachment also. That is a categorization for the content. So Confluence provide labels and categories as a way to categorize and locate pages, attachment, and space. Cat- Categories for spaces, which is very simple. You create a category and then decide that spaces belong to that category. So category is a string applied to one or more spaces, such as team or finance department. Okay, so in a finance department you can have a multiple spaces as usual, so that way. But in case of pages and attachment, labels are a string that can apply to individual pages at any spaces. Labels can also be applied to attachment. Okay, so here you have a plan, you can check it out. So global means it is a Confluence, and inside that you have a three spaces created if you look at it in as per this image. And marketing space we have a home page, and then multiple child. It's like a website hierarchy. Okay, so yeah, now this is the one plan you can do that. So DevOps School is a Confluence server, uh, Confluence cloud also it can be, and multiple categories you have: engineering category, marketing category, HR category, finance category. And inside the engineering category again you have a multiple spaces. So dev team is one space, QA team is one space, ops team is one space, like that. So you can create it. Different team members will be there, so you can understand that. Okay, so any questions guys, all of you? Any questions? Hello?
Okay.
Okay, so now because it's a visual tool, if I showcase in the PPTs more, you'll not be able to visualize it. So let's get started. So what I am doing right now, I am trying to get one product registered. These are the so many product I registered for the previous demo, and I want to register one more. So let's do that. So here Jira service, Jira work. Here you have collaborate. This is I wanted. By the way, Trello has recently acquired. I mean, I think last year, I guess it was another product. So Confluence acquired the Trello. In fact, many things. So here, this is the product which I'm talking about. So click on the try it now. Trial account you can create for 30 days. That is sufficient for you. Okay. So now I want to create. Do you want to exist? Do you want to use existing website, or you want to create someone? So I want to create. Let's create here, and so this will become my site. Okay. Now mind it here, read it, free for up to 10 user. Okay. And unlimited space and pages. And after 10th user, you can upgrade anytime in managed subscription. So get started. Go to Confluence. So I created one site. Okay. Now you have your team. You can describe your team or something like that. These are the categories which has been given by us. I'll just skip it. I'll not confuse you. These are some of the customizations. Skip it and finish. So guys, this is your site. You can say company site will be like this. When you log into your company site, you will be having like this. So you have to, everyone have to log in. Are you comfortable so far, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now the first thing what you have to do, I mean, not everyone, but let's get started. So you have to create a space. So here, if you see, some space is created, not sure why. Maybe, okay. Maybe this user has created this space, and this is the different way, different thing. So that's the reason. So no problem. You can create your own space. So here, you can create a space blank. But if you want some template to be given, team template, documentation template, knowledge template, software project template, so you can go for that also. So I'll go for the documentation template next. And what is the name of it? So DevOps April. This should be your project name actually. And then create a space. So you can create like that n number of spaces you can create. One space for you may create for the each project, product, services, client, team, all this thing. So you created a project. This is your home page. Okay. If you could have created the empty pages, there will not be any content. This is just for demo. Okay. So now this is the space. Now in space, anything you want to modify the configurations, here you have a detail space setting. Okay. Look at this. Manage space, permission, pages, look and feel, means layout, and some integration. So this access only will be accessible to the space admin or project manager or someone. Okay, so this is something which we have. So DevOps April is a space. Now these are the, you can design this. I'll teach you how can you do that. How do we create a pages? So here, create a pages. This is the one, and this is my first page, and this is title of the pages, and okay, and then after that you have to, this is my content of the pages. Now if you see that multiple options available for you, though many of these are easy, but some of these we need to focus on it. We'll do that. Publish. And this is the, if you look at this here, pages, this is one child page. Now I'm on this page, and if I create one more page and give the title child pages, and here publish, and now if you see that it's a hierarchy created. So look at this, there's a pages which is a home page, inside that you have this page, inside that you have a this page. So this is called hierarchy. Are you understanding, all of you? Hello.
Yes.
Great.
Yes, yes.
So now I just said each space, which is a DevOps April, will have a blog, but unfortunately I cannot see it here. So what to do? So basically here you go to the space setting and check it out why this has been disabled. So manage space, click on the space detail. Okay, and here I'll have a little bit of piece of, you know, mind, and see that where exactly the option is to enable it. So here administrator, description, category, here you can, if you want this April, DevOps April to be part of different category, you can keep it here. So that is also done. I'm looking for the place where we can enable the blog options. So here I didn't find it. Edit sidebar. Sidebar means left side, the one which you have it. And here I found out. So just by default it was in disable. You can enable also. Overview also you can enable if you want it. And now if you see, you have a blogs available. Now, so blog will have a post conceptually. So now you'll be thinking why we use a blog, what is the difference between blog and post? So basically blog is for announcement purpose. Okay, so when you click on the blog, here I'm creating a post. What kind of post? So you will have, hey, today we have release 1.0. This is kind of announcement you did, and the blog will be shown to home page of every users, like that. Pages will not be shown. Okay, blogs will be shown to every users. Okay, so here, see here, today we have release 1.0. So this is something which you can see that. So now blogs you can use for the team outing also. For example, see the blog hierarchy 2013, this blog was written. So I can create one more blog post, and what you want, team outing. So let's go for team outing. So blog is basically for announcement purpose. Okay, so this can be used many ways, and publish, and done. So here you have blog. So here we have a space DevOps April, and then we have a blog, and then we have a pages, then we have a child pages, and so on. Did you understand, all of you? All of you?
Yeah, Rajesh.
Okay.
Yes.
So now So now let me teach you how do we write a page, pages. So go for any pages. This is the one page and let me edit. So here you have plenty of options. I must suggest you have a cool mind and then look for this. This is not a difficult to learn, but the moment you need to spend some time and patience. You can edit the page here. You can comment. You can make it your this page favorite. You can set that you can watch this, stop watching. So these features will be available. You can restrict that who should be accessing this page. Okay, and you can share the page. Many options are there. You can copy this page to someone else. You can move from one space to another or maybe internally also. You can export in the Word and PDF. You can convert this page into the blog post also, archive also, delete also, and who has modified, when it was modified, and all also. Page history you can see, list of attachment here you can see, and some more integration related stuff. So many options are there. The moment you see, you will understand that. Edit. Now guys, editing is a skill. Okay, so this you have to understand very well. So now many features which you have, which you understand very easy: undo, redo, and this. Okay, this is the size of text. Okay, bold, italic. Okay, dot, some special uh, formations we have here, justifying here you have, and color and all, list numbered and all you have, just intent tab here you have. So these are something which you know, that nothing great about to talk. But something whenever you write a page, you should write a page with the right formatting and right content. So how do you format? So that I'll teach you a technique. So basically here what you can do is this. You see, all of you,
Yes.
yeah. So this will help you to create a layout of the pages. Click on it and you see the layout with the two column, three column, one big, one large, one small left side, and then large right side. Like that you can decide that here. And here you can keep adding also, and here you can design this, and this way you can decide what exactly you want. So this is your layout. I don't know this border is visible to you. For me it's very tiny, though I'm next to laptop. So here, this is one layout. Okay, this is another layout. This is another layout. This is another layout. This is another section you can see, and so on. Okay, so this is the way you can do that. Now what to do? So here, this you can say like some heading. This is heading, and I'm just helping you to visualize all this here. Heading 3, and here let's say uh, this is the team meeting which is happening. So MOM, what is the date? 29th April 2023. So here you are having, let's say, team meeting. So you will create one action item. So here, uh, task 1 to do by, here you can specify username. See, second, task 2 to do by, again right now I have only one user, so I'm using it, and he should be notifying also. So what you can do, uh, like that you can create it. Now here, task list, and here again something heading, and here you want to list the task. So here, this, can you see this cursor, action item? So here, this is task 1, this is task 2. Now this task which you can assign to user again, and Rajesh, and Rajesh, and publish. So now you see here, there's a two task assigned to Rajesh, and none of these tasks is completed. Where can I see that? So click on this user account and go to the task. This will be on home page. Huh. So this will be on home page. Why is huh. See here, look at this. Here we have a two tasks assigned, and here you have a two tasks assigned under your task list. So if you close here one task, let's say done, or you want to comment something like this, you can do that also and refresh. See here, only one assigned to me and so on. So like this, in the document itself, you can write in a way so lots of time can be saved together. Are you understanding, all of you? Hello? Hello? I'm audible?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Rajesh.
Yes, sir.
Yes, 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 sir, yes.
Okay. So now you can edit this page and check it out for more options. So here in this, here you have emojis. I don't think so. You have to tell me. I have to tell you what is emojis. At the rate I have used it. You can table. So table and all this thing you can create. So here you can change this table format, header row, all this thing. Lots of features you have here. Uh, chart. You can chart insert the chart based on the table and delete, copy, all this thing. Lots of thing you can do that here. Okay, so now there is a image. I don't think so. I have to tell you how to upload image and all. And here a link and so on. So now one thing for that we love Confluence is macros. Yes, macros. What is macros then? So basically macros are the extra feature which we get it in Confluence, and because of that we are fall in love with Atlassian. No one has replaced this kind of, I mean, no one has this kind of stable feature like Atlassian has, and because of all that we love macros. So what is macros? Let me show you. You see plus button, click on it. This is macros. This is macros. So view mode, see all macros are here. Now this is where you're using cloud version. So macros are given by them. You can install your own macros. You can buy lots of macros from market also, paid services. So you can do that. So these are the features. These are the category: formatting macros, Confluence content macros, media macros, visual and images macros, and navigation macros. So what exactly macros? Just an extra feature which you have it with the click. And if you want to do something like that, you have to spend lots of time. So for example, let me show you the power of macros. So there is one page which I created here, and then I'll create many sub page. Child page, okay, child page 2, again one child page 3, again one child page 4. See, left side is coming 4. Okay, so now you see that here so many pages you have it. Now I want to embed this page with a little effort somewhere in the content, all this page. How do I do that? Macros. So click here, edit button, and go to some of the places, let's say downside here, and create one. So here something, and then plus, and I'll click on view more, and I'll say pages. So many pages you have: page tree, page index, it will create it, properties of the page, image, videos and all, children display. So children display will work for me, and done. And you see that automatically I didn't do anything actually. It's just automatically now list of pages which you have here with so you keep adding up pages, automatically this will get populated. Let me show you. So now I'm creating page 5, child page 5. Okay, and here you see I add it, and now go to the page, the title of the page, and see, refresh, see, automatically 5 has come. So easy, I didn't have effort. Now like this you can do many things. So let me attach few documents. So here I'm attaching file. So here I'm attaching file, let's say some file. I'm just looking for some files. This is the file, PDF file I'm attaching. You can attach any file, by the way. Here one more file, let me attach this document, Word document. Okay, so 2 files I updated. Now if you go to the page, here you don't have this here embedded in this page, but it's actually this file. If you click here, you will see the 2 files are here. Here you look at this files 2. So how do we embed in the body part? So now go for this. Let me delete some of this stuff. Section you can create up to you. So now here you don't have to embed the section macros only in the section. So now attachment, I'll search for attachment. This will help me, and publish. See here. So now these pages are getting display here only. Here child pages you have. Let me delete this. Okay. So now do you want to know how many, who has modified the file, I mean this page? So history macro, change history. Do you want to know, let me show you first. Here it is. See that Rajesh Kumar has modified all this file. You can restore to the older file also, 1.4. If you want to restore, you can do that actually. See here, restore these options. So many features you have. So each pages is been versioned. That is important. And you have logs like who has modified what kind of things. So are you liking this tool, all of you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is what we use it. So let me show you some of the macros and discuss with you. So that way you will get a little bit things. So here action items we have used. Here this using this macros, you can allow people to upload image from the file. Let me show you. So here, just a second, image here, and some banners or something. This is the image, and done. Okay, so here you can use more macros. Code if you want to embed, here it is. So code, HTML code example. This is the code, and you want to embed here. See, publish. Hell lot of macros and their features. See here. So this you can comment also, and so on. Now here you have code snippet. If you want to display some information panel on panel quote, you want to create a divider between the two sections. Expandable, if you want to insert, so this will be, you see here, and publish. So this is a one expandable, that means this will be, look at this here, see here. So like that, lots of features which you have. Again, once I would suggest you go through each macros which you have, and then you'll have it. So date and time calendar you can embed, some status of this, some custom label. You can also publish Jira ticket. Here Jira roadmap you can publish, table of content you can create automatically, and so on. Now one thing I wanted to show you, and that is except. So let me, you can create one template and which you can display that template anywhere. How? So let's say this is a very important message which you have, mm, and this you want to display to every pages everywhere. So one place you modify and then display everywhere. So for example, this is some information which you think is very important. So what you do, write it one place, select it, and create except. See here, must mark this content as expert except, and sorry, let's delete this. So this is except. Okay, now you created and done. Now this except you can include in any pages. So it's like a template. So now I'll go to some different pages. This is empty. Edit and search for except ex, and here you have except include, and here it will be tell you what expert you have pages, source pages. I forgot the source pages actually. This title. So this this title, you have there one except which is here. I did not title it, so save it, and then see automatically it has come. So one place you modify and every places it will change. Are you understanding, all of you?
Yes.
Yeah. So guys, so many features which you have here. Again, one by one I would suggest you explore everything. So here, uh, emoji, date, decision. If you want to display note panel, here you have a divider, link, heading, multiple stuff. Blog post you want to embed over there in the pages. User profile if you want to display. Label list, Jira chart if you have integrated. Page tree, change history I showed you, except, and user list, related labels, profile pictures, table of content, and so on. So you look at this here. You can also insert Excel, PDF. You see here the PDF, attachment, Dropbox, anchor list you can create here. So hell lot of macros are there, and because of that only we love Confluence. Okay, so now apart from that creating a pages and becoming a master in the pages, you should also check this out and then go back to the space setting. Okay, so here you have a space setting. You can export a space if you want to take a backup, delete, archive. If you want to change the permissions, global permission at the space level, then you have to use this one. Right now it's not active. The reason is it's a free plan, right? So here you can decide, look at this. This is blended first, deactivated UI. But if you have access, you can basically space admin can modify everyone's access, individual users on group. See Rajesh Kumar all access or something like that. You can modify and give it. You can also manage all the pages at this place. So here you see home page. These are the pages. Then again children pages. See here. So at one place you can manage it. You can also move. So for example, say that child page 2 is should be a part of this one. So see here, simple. So many features are there. Silently it is empowering. You have to get into that. If you want to change the layout, then this look and feel, you can change it. Where the default layout is okay, but you can down upload the multiple different templates, some paid templates also, and some of these are given actually here. So many templates are here given, but some paid templates also in a server edition you can get it. If you want to integrate with some other tools like a Jira, by the way, all the Confluence tools you can integrate with the click, but other tools we'll have to understand a little bit of it. So if you see that here, uh, application link, you need to configure this application links, and then here create a link and follow the configurations. For the site admin, he will do that. So Slack notifications, here you can integrate RSS feed and all, you have it here. Okay, so guys, this is your Confluence. Any questions so far, all of you? You can create here n number of pages. Here you can create a team, okay, team for managing the space and template and create pages and all. So guys, any questions so far, all of you?
Rajesh, like everything is fine, but I don't understand why the organization use the Confluence when they have the Jira.
So the reason is Jira for the task and feature management, Confluence for knowledge management. So uh, see, once the Jira ticket is closed, no one want to see that. Uh, Task is completed, no one want to see that, no one wants to refer it. But document is something which you can refer again, modify, keep improving, and all this stuff like that. A document, some content, document attachment, all this thing is a content which you want to refer again and again. For example, architecture document, where you will keep it? In Jira. Some, let's say, process document, where you'll keep it? Every day you are having meetings, where do you keep it? Some process change, something you want to inform to the team, are you going to again create a ticket again and again? So there is a two things. One is like, what is your task, what is your task, feature, bugs, and this that. And second thing, what is your knowledge related to project. So both we have a two space for that. One is Jira, one is a Confluence. Make sense?
If you would have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopsschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video.
Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest.
Thanks for watching.